This one for WWE champions. Pay to win like every day, yeah.
I don't play mobile games.
Funny how they still think I'm a broke man.
Then I'm broke.
Even though I be pulling Hogan's. I spent like 40 grand on a couple thousand pictures of some sweaty men.
Let's now continue and talk about yesterday. First of all, yesterday, I had a bunch of technical difficulties, and I apologize for that. If you were watching yesterday's podcast on demand, you may have noticed the volume was way low again. And I said, what happened, Phil? You in the last couple of months, you adjusted all your audio stuff. You boosted your mic level, right? So now it's much louder, and we don't have to have our volume cranked to 100 to hear you anymore. You have all these noise gates and filters and things on your mic, so we don't hear a big explosive sound into there anymore, right? So essentially, it's been good. Like, what happened? I don't know. It's so weird. Somehow, my filters turned off. So, like, right now, I go onto my mic filter, and I hit Advanced Properties, and it says, I have a mic boost of 4 decibels. And that's where it's been for, like, a month and a half. When I went in there yesterday, it said 0. And I'm like, what happened? I don't know, because I didn't change it, and my OBS doesn't update. It doesn't auto-update. It prompts me for updates. It can't even update anymore because my Windows is so outdated, OBS can't even update any further. So, I don't know how I lost that filter at all. You know, I don't know what to say, and I apologize there. So the whole podcast was too low, and when I started playing Elden Ring yesterday, the whole first half hour, people were like, dude, we cannot hear you. The game is way louder than you. And I was like, really? And then I looked, I was like, what the hell? And I added it, and then it was perfect for the rest of the stream, and everyone's happy. And I was like, what the hell? Now, in addition to that, I had a bunch of equipment failures yesterday. As I'm playing Elden Ring, basically my PS5 is telling me my controller is about to die. It has low charge. And I'm like, my controller is plugged in. How could it have low charge? So obviously that means there's something wrong either with the USB port or the cable. And I'm like, let's check this out. And I checked everything, and it was the cable. The cable was faulty, which sucks because I just bought a bunch of these cables in December. And the fact that they died within 4 months means they're really shitty. In addition to that, my PS5 controller was giving me pretty bad stick drift. It kept having my character look up at the ceiling. And how am I going to play Elden Ring when I keep looking upwards? I'm going to die a million times. So I said, oh, I'll go use the other controller. And I go and I pick up the other controller, and the thumbstick is completely deformed and melted. And I was like, what the hell? Like, when did that even happen? I have no idea. So, I'm just flabbergasted. That controller had sat right there on a glass shelf, isolated from anything, for like a year. And I go to finally pick it up and use it, and the whole thing disintegrated. It's like, these controllers are not durable, man. So I had to rush order a new controller and a USB cable, because I was expecting to do the co-op last night with my wife. And, you know, that's on PS5, and I wanted to have a controller that was going to work if we were going to do co-op. So I ordered right away, and it was going to be delivered like lickety split within like the few hours, and I was going to get it at some point during the night stream. So it did arrive, and now I do have a new controller. Galactic purple is the color, but on the camera, for some reason, it shows up as like a blue. But it's basically a bluish purple is the color. So I guess the camera is like tinting it slightly one way. But it's nice. I haven't used it yet, but it looks nice. You guys voted for the color, by the way. I did a poll, and you guys voted during the Elden Ring stream for purple. That's what I got. And I got a brand new USB cable, which is way more expensive than the ones that I had bought in December. But I hope it's durable now because it was so much more expensive. It's Anchor is the brand. I don't know if you ever heard of it. I've heard of it before. I've seen it in stores, so hopefully it's good. So I'll be using this from now on my PS5 for all the games that I'm playing. And hopefully it'll be good. You guys will like it. All right? There'll be no dropped inputs and no freaking stick drift and no problems with the battery either. I mean, ridiculous that they had battery issues like that. Okay. So,